On my screen today, you'll actually see RWT Connect. Just wanted to let you know that in anticipation of this class, you have a brand new button on RWT Connect that was just activated for anybody who might want to follow along. If you scroll down to your marketing and productivity tools, you'll see a brand new bright green button called Corefact right here on your main dashboard. You can also get to it by clicking on the quick links button over here on the left-hand side, whichever is more convenient for you. But Corefact is a single sign-on or an SSO for us, which means no username or password is required. However, the first time you log in, you will have to accept the terms and conditions. Just go ahead and read through that, scroll all the way to the bottom and hit accept, and you should be good to go for Corefact. Just wanted to let you know that that button is now available, so feel free to go ahead and use this new product after this class or anytime in the future. I am going to now turn it over to Corefact. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, and thank you. And I'm going to share my screen here. Let me just get that up, get that going. There we go. All right, perfect. Can you see my screen okay, Kristen?
Absolutely perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. First, thank you for the opportunity to present, and thank everybody for joining. My name is Tosh Mo. I'm the account manager with Corefact. And here to talk about who Corefact is and how we can help you enhance your marketing. So I'll start out with who we are. We're a family-owned business over in the San Francisco Bay Area. We also operate in Louisville, Kentucky as well. So we're nationwide. And what we do is we really pride ourselves on offering a robust design catalog for print marketing that you can easily access. We offer full service for mailers as well as everyday direct mail or EDDM if you're familiar with that. Pretty much everything from business cards to signs and everything in between. And you'll notice as I go through some of the options that we have within our catalog are built to really capture the eye of your client or of the homeowner so that they have you at top of mind whenever they face that life decision or a life change or looking for advice or help with real estate. So let me go. There we go. And we already went through this. Kristen already went through this is where to find us. So we've got that set up. As she mentioned, there's a single sign-on. So all you have to do is hit the button. It's going to automatically create an account for you. Once you get into the account, this is just kind of a view of what the page looks like. It is a la carte built site where you can select any of the products that are available here. And what we do is we categorize any of the designs. Let's say if you're looking for brochures, postcards, what have you, so that you can find exactly what you're looking for. Maybe you're looking for a just listed card, just posted market update. We'll have all of those categorized so that you can find the specific category of the product that you're looking for. The one thing is once you first log in, I do suggest going into your account and not only taking a look at all the products that we have to offer, but also updating your information. Most of the info we do carry over through the SSO. However, one of the big ones you may want to make sure is there and correct and accurate is your headshot. We do pull the information out of your account and populate it into anything that's ordered on the site, making it easy to get from step one to step to complete an order. So once you get in, and you can always reach out to me for help on that. We even have our customer service information at the top of the site via email or via telephone call to assist with anything, really placing an order or updating the site as you see fit. So a little bit more about what we're offering on the site as far as promoting yourself and then also promoting your listings. In this case, more promoting your listings. So as I mentioned earlier, we're going to have options from business cards to signs and everything in between. And you'll notice a few of those options here. I'm sure none of these products are things that folks have not seen before. The one thing I'd like to point out is the property flyer sign. This is actually a sign that takes place of a take one box that can be nailed or screwed directly into the side of the yard sign stake. And it's actually a plastic composite sign, so it'll do fine in weather and rain or prolonged sun exposure. And folks can actually just walk right up to it and take a picture of it, as opposed to putting flyers into a take one flyer box. We can also add QR codes to these as well, and really any of our designs. And what we offer is we have the capability of you entering within our editor a URL of your choice. So it could be to a single property website, a virtual tour, or maybe your own personal website. And our system will generate a QR code for the design, where folks can say walk up to one of these property flyer signs, pull out their phone, and scan the code and lead them back to lead them back to the whatever URL you posted there. And of course, we have sign writers, yard signs, A-frame signs, and a host of different folds for different styles of brochure. Now, I should mention any of the designs that we have on the site are editable, so we will offer the design itself, but of course you can, as any other, you can enter in any particular tagline that you have or any verbiage that we have, you can update and change to whatever you would like. So again, if you're looking for something to have for an open house, you're looking for brochures, flyers, we have all of that readily available on the site. And another is business essentials, which consist of mainly, one of the big ones is business cards, especially around this time of year, the beginning of the year. So maybe you're looking to update your headshot, order some new business cards. We do have those available. The business cards that we offer, we have multiple different options for either the paper finish or the finishing on that paper itself. So for instance, if you were looking for a dry touch card, which are very nice and have a very textured feel when you put it into someone's hands, they'll remember and hold on to it. Maybe you're looking for a thicker card. We do a triple paste card, which is kind of the example that we see here, where you've got 2 or 3 pieces of paper sandwiched together with that sort of black line in the middle. So it's a much thicker card. Comes out to, I think, close to I believe, a 32-point card or 32-point paper when they're all put together. And again, we could do UV, soft touch, and maybe just a matte finish. So stationery is another one. And one thing I'd like to point out too is note cards. We have a ton of different designs that are available for note cards. You'll notice this one is just an example for happy birthday. We also have congratulations, as well as some that are geared around seasonal or around holidays. And then we also do these pop-up note cards as well. So kind of like the old, kind of spin on the old pop-up book where you open the book and it kind of flares out into kind of almost like a 3D image. Well, this area here kind of pops out into that sort of 3-dimensional image. And you can then write in a handwritten note, if you like, or a handwritten note here. If you're looking to send over something that's a little bit more impactful or something that's going to catch catch the eye of a client that you're sending these out to. And then direct mail. So we major in direct mail. We do a ton of direct mail. So there are a few examples here, but just so you understand, we do full service direct mail. So we do the print and send. So you can find the desired template. Maybe it's for a just listed, just sold. Maybe it's like a market update. Maybe it's something for farming. We'll have a lot of different options available. You can select that, edit the design as you see fit. And then when you place the order, we will then go through the process of printing and then also sending out to your contact list, which you can add a contact list that maybe you're working with a title rep or someone to get that, or exporting the list out of a CRM. You can add that directly into Corefact so that we can send that marketing piece out to, or you can even order a geographical radius list from us if you choose to. So that you can use either one of those options for contacts within our system. A couple ones I'll just to kind of point out what we have. I talked about the pop-up card. So this is actually a pop-up card as well. However, this one is a mailer. You'll see this is an example of an open house invitation. So these actually come enveloped. So if you wanted to send out, say, I think the minimum quantity on these is 25. So maybe you want to send out a small list of folks, or list of folks surrounding your listing. You could send out an open house invitation with the pop-up in the middle, which has the picture of the listing on the front there, and then information on the invitation below. And again, any of this information can be updated. You can adjust it however you see fit. And then also we also do every door direct mail as well. So EDDM is a little bit different from a direct mail piece in that for direct mail, we use a contact list and we send that piece out to the folks on that contact list. Every door direct mail is actually going to use mailing a USPS mail carrier route. So we offer that in a full service on our site, where you can actually go in for every door direct mail pieces. We have specific marketing pieces which have to be a certain size per USPS regulation. And then you can select the mail carrier route through a map on our site. And then we bundle it, package it, send it to the nearby post office, where the mailman will then take that out and drop one piece in every single mail box on that mail carrier route. And really, if you were looking to spread or blanket a particular geographical area, and maybe you don't have the specific address information for that particular area, it's also going to be a little bit more cost effective. So it's roughly around 10 to 20 cents less than a direct mail send if you were looking to do that. We also do flat mailers as well. So large scale mail pieces, either trifolds, or in this case what we're looking at is a 8.5 by 11 flat mailer. And this is an example of our House Talk series, but we also do sales portfolios, year-end portfolios, and quarterly portfolios also in the same size. So if you're looking to send out a mail piece that has a little bit more information, something where you can add community events, and also promote a listing, and you can also it will also include some information that we offer. We do a new one every quarter, so maybe it's something for do-it-yourself, something speaking about the industry and at the industry within that quarter. That we will update these on a quarterly basis. And then, of course, these are examples of our jumbo size postcards. And I should mention we do various different sizes of postcards: mini, super jumbo, and jumbo. Jumbo being the most popular one. But these also are good examples of the catalog that I spoke about, which is we're always updating our catalog on a regular basis to include relevant content and something that's going to capture the attention of the homeowner when they receive it. And this is one element, the design itself, and I'll get into the digital element that we offer as well in a moment here. But here's a great example. We've got Valentine's Day coming up. We created these, what we call our bright side themed postcards. This is one example of many. Some of them are for farming, some of them are seasonal, but they all include a dog or a cat or a pet of some type. So this is an example of that for Valentine's Day. We also have our calendars. So we do these as magnets, mailers, or you can mail a magnet out to a group of folks as well. We even do wall calendars. We also offer wall calendars too. And then you'll see the one on the end here. This is a kind of an introductory mailer to send out to if you're just joining town, or maybe you're new to real estate. It's a great first introductory piece that you can send out to folks to let them know that you're a real estate agent there within their community, and then talk about what it is that you offer, that you offer and can do for them and help them with their real estate needs. All right, so we talked about the few things that we do to help enhance the marketing. So of course we do a lot of mailers, and what we do is we try to add a couple of digital pieces to the mailers to build more value in them for you. And one big component of that is our home estimate QR code. So what we do is we generate a QR code that can go on the front or the back of any mailer, except for EDDM, so except for Every Door Direct Mail. So that's the one caveat. But any direct mail piece that goes out of any size, we can add these to. And this unique QR code it'll be unique for every single homeowner that receives it. And all you have to do is you're looking for a design that has it on the front or on the back. The call to action, you'll notice, is going to ask the homeowner when they receive the mailer to scan the code. And what that will do is that will take them to a ready-made home evaluation site that is branded to you. So the one other thing I like to point out too is not only is this QR code variable, but you'll also notice this map, and you notice names appear within these postcards. This is also variable data as well. So let's say you were sending out a list to your client, your list or contacts. Every single first name or full name will pull into this area for each card, making it a little bit more personable. As for the map, whenever we print them and send them, this map will actually pull the surrounding area of the homeowner that receives it. So it's not just a default map, it's going to be specific to each homeowner. So now getting back to the card, to the QR code. So if I'm the homeowner, I scan the code, it's going to take me to a ready-made home evaluation site that looks just like this, or a lot like this. It'll actually be branded to BHHS Town. So it's actually going to be in the branded color scheme as opposed to the green that we see here. So you see it has the headshot and the telephone number, contact information for the agent. So that's how it'll be set up, where it's pulling your information from your account into this home evaluation page once the homeowner scans that code. The important key, or the key part of this, is the moment that they scan the code and go to the site, it's actually going to send you an email alert letting you know that someone you sent a mailer out to has shown interest by going onto that site, giving you that opportunity to follow up with that person. Even if you have their telephone call, maybe a call will work. Or if you don't, maybe follow up with another mailer. Or if it's someone within your community, maybe there's an opportunity for a door knock. But this is ideal, meaning when you send these to keep a track of how successful your direct mail campaigns are, and collecting leads and hopefully starting that conversation with folks. And you'll also notice, or well, you can see some of it, but not all of it here. But on the site itself, when the homeowner gets there, they can actually click on any of the buttons like agent assessment, on-site assessment, email me, sell or buy. There's even one that says price too low. They can click on that and it brings up a form that asks them to offer more information to you and how they would like you to reach out to them. If anything is submitted or any form is submitted through the site, you will also receive an email alert for that as well, with the additional information that the homeowner has entered into the form. And I guess another component is this is absolutely free. So this is not an additional cost to use this along with the mailers that are sent out through us. All you need to do is just find a design that has the QR code on the front or on the back. Either way, there'll be an option for the QR code on any of the direct mail designs that we have on the site. So definitely would say if you're utilizing us to send mailers, please definitely use this. So number 2 is our Elite automated campaign. So we have a automated 12-month direct mail campaign where you work with our Elite team to set up 12 custom cards that and set up the send dates. You set up the contacts, all of that up front. And once you've done that, it then just runs like clockwork. So there's nothing else you need to do. They will automatically go out on the dates that you have selected. The way our team works with you to, again, approve those designs, and you'll even notice looking at the designs, the one key element is that there's a consistent impression for each one of them. So although the design you create will not look exactly like, of course, what we're looking at here with the example, but wherever with the logo and the headshot, the cutout headshot is going to be consistent no matter where it is on the card. So it'll be consistent every single time. And wherever the message board goes, that will also be consistent for each card. And again, the idea is to create that impression so that you stay at top of mind for the farm that you're reaching out to. And so again, if you're looking for a way to stay in front of folks, but maybe you don't have the time to do so, our team can work with you to get this program started. To get this started, it costs $3.99 for the automation and the customization of the cards. And then of course you would add to that the cost of the cards themselves. And keep in mind, this can be combined with that QR code that I discussed earlier, so that can be added to this as well. So again, if you're looking for a solution for a campaign, something automated, this is a great solution. And if you have questions about this, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll have my information on at the end. So the last thing is the USPS informed delivery. So I know some folks have this, some folks don't. So I'll try to explain exactly what it is and what we do with it to help create an additional digital impression for you with direct mail. So USPS Informed Delivery is a program that anyone in the United States can sign up for. What it does is it sends you an email every day with images of the mail that you will be receiving for the day. So if you already have this, maybe you're getting these emails. You see the example I have up on the screen. It's just going to show you every single piece of mail you're getting, which is generally through a USPS scan, which is just kind of like a black and white scan that you see. So you kind of know what you're getting in the mailbox that day. Great thing to sign up for. It's absolutely free. And if you're ever on vacation, it's good to know what's in the mailbox to see if your neighbor wants to get it, or maybe you're wondering if you even need to make that trip to the mailbox. It's a great thing to have. So, but the question is, what does Corefact do to enhance that, and how does that help you? So if you send a mailer out through us, and someone that it goes or and it goes to a homeowner that has informed delivery. When they receive that email, instead of having a black and white scanned image, which is the majority of what will be there, they'll actually get a full color rendering of the front of your postcard. So it'll show the full front of the postcard there. And even still, if you've added that QR code home evaluation piece to it or call to action to your card, now the homeowner can click on the email in the informed delivery and it'll take them directly to that home evaluation site. And of course, you'll receive an email alert from us letting you know that someone has gone to the evaluation site. So it's just to create an additional digital impression where they're seeing that email, or they're seeing that email and seeing what the physical marketing piece they'll receive in the mail later. They can take a look at it right then and there, and it even has its own call to action where they can click on it. You even see it here where it says free home estimate. They can click on the picture, or what USPS calls a ride along, this little piece here, and it'll take them directly to that home evaluation page. Again, this is absolutely free. So it's not something that you're paying additional for, and you're getting that additional digital impression. Now, just to give some background, roughly about 40% of folks in the United States have informed delivery. So let's say you were sending out, 100, about 40 of those 100, somewhere around 40 of those 100 people, excuse me, and this changes per where you are, but about 40 of those people would have informed delivery and receive this email with that color image of your postcard. And I already talked about it earlier. So again, just we're working to add digital and physical together. So you're not just sending out a paper postcard, you're also sending out something with a unique call to action, with the QR code, with the home evaluation site, and then also the informed delivery piece as well. So again, we're looking to enhance that as much as we can, so that you have a good idea of, is your campaign working, and making it work as much as it can for you. So I've got my information up on the screen. If there are some questions, feel free to fire them at me, and feel free to take down my information. And don't forget to use first 10 to save 10% off of your first order.
Wow, that was some amazing information. Hopefully you guys love Corefact. I love the combination of doing a lot more personalized, individualized direct mail marketing, but also that informed delivery is something we've never been able to offer before. And it's just another way for you to get in front of people. I mean, I know I use informed delivery. I love to see what's coming in the mail, but to be able to see that in full color, but also have all of the calls to action and the QR codes and everything else right on the front is an absolute game changer with just trying to get more personalized information in front of people. So thank you so much for showing us this tool.
Absolutely.
We do have some questions, which we definitely expected, especially because this is brand new for us. Let's see. Candace had a question earlier, and it was about the starting price for the QR and home estimate postcards. I did answer it in chat that all you have to do is log into Corefact and click on postcards and then home estimate QR. And it's going to give you that breakdown in pricing based on your card size, and then also the different options that you choose. One of the things I love about Corefact is anytime you want to see the pricing, they're very upfront. You don't have to go through a full build of a postcard. You don't have to go through a full build of a product to see all the different options and the pricing right up front. It's going to be on every single product within Corefact as soon as you kind of click through on those previews. Candace, did you have any follow-ups on that pricing question for us?
No, I had a different question. So if you have an area that you are geo farming and you want to send out one of the jumbo cards with the home evaluation stuff, will it populate that maybe another agent in the company has also signed up for that area so that the customer is not getting like duplicates of the same card? Is there a way to know that?
Well, no, we don't. It depends on, one, are you talking about if you're ordering like a radius list from us and we're creating a radius list for you?
Yes.
Okay, so we haven't had that issue. Now, I can't say that there's necessarily a way to know if another agent is reaching out to those same group of folks. But we haven't, from my experience, and I've been with the company for 5 years, had an issue where homeowners were receiving duplicate, mailers from two different agents, I guess I would say.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
We have another hand raised. Uta, did you have a question?
Yeah, I was wondering what's that called? The door-to-door mailing, the USPS door-to-door. Does it take normally longer?
So are we talking about the informed delivery?
No, the EDDM doesn't
Oh,
take long. Does it
EDDM.
take
I
longer
gotcha.
than first class?
Right.
Yeah, so it sometimes can. It depends on the timing of when the route the mailmen go out, because I know there are certain days for certain routes. So for instance, if you were doing a direct mail piece, you're just doing a direct mail, you can select standard or first class, and depending on proximity, it can get there, fairly quickly. Let's say, somewhere in the 3 to 5 day range. Now with informed delivery, there's a little bit more of a process because we're just printing it and sending it to the mail to the nearby post office. So once that bundle gets there, it's on them to make sure that they get it to, maybe there's a smaller post office it's going to, and then from there, what day is the actual mailman going out? So sometimes it may take a little bit longer.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Great question. So just keep those dates and times in mind, especially if you're trying to send this maybe around a holiday or ahead of a deadline. Just watch those first class versus EDDM, and that goes for any of our different products. So always be aware of just your timeline on certain things when you're sending them out. Did anybody else have any other questions? If you wouldn't mind putting your contact information up there again and that code one more time. Hopefully we have some people who are interested in taking advantage of that coupon code again. And we'll go ahead and use Corefact for the first time. And again, remember, you can log into Corefact on rwtconnect.com. All you have to do is take a look for that bright green Corefact button right there on the main screen or under your quick links. If you click it, it is a single sign-on. No username or password is required. But again, do check your profile just to make sure all the information is correct before you go ahead and start your orders. But I hope you guys will go through and explore the product today and take a look. And if you have any questions, again, you can reach out to Corefact. You can also reach out to us at websupport@rwtown.com. We'll be happy to answer any questions or point you in the direction of Corefact if we're not able to answer that question for you.
All right. Thank you again.
All right. Thanks. I think we're out of questions. Thanks again for coming today.
All right. Thank you. Have a good one.